What's going on, Conscious Crew? It is your favorite breakdown commentator, CTV. Welcome to another riveting episode. It is, the second week of the new year? Oh, man, baby, okay? Just celebrated our first weekend of the new year. It is 2023, my God, today. And, baby, it's just like we just rolled right on in, girl. I don't even feel the line of demarcation between 2022 and 2023, girl. It's just like a smooth transition into bald-headed whole shit. Oh, girl. Hey, what's going on? So I need you guys to thumbs up this video, okay? You guys know that thumbing up helps us to get into the algorithm, but it also triggers up the notification system because YouTube only notifies 10% of your subscriber count, but when you guys hit the thumbs up video, it translates as desirability, which makes these YouTube CEO whores send out more notifications to all of the other unsuspecting Conscious Crew members who are lying dormant right now and have no idea that we are loud, live, and in motherfucking color. So I need you guys to thumbs up the video. This is something that don't cost you nothing. All it requires is you to slide your finger on up to the like button and click it, baby. Whether you are a Bush baby, a iCloud watcher, or you are a active stream participant, hit that thumbs up until it's stuck, baby. Okay. Also, make sure that if you're new here, that you don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay. And you guys are having no trouble doing that, girl. We are almost at 40.2K. Okay. So make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button. Also, make sure that you set your notifications to all so that you never miss a upload from the king, baby. Okay. And if you don't mind, please share the stream out. You guys know that we have a polygamous and polyamory community here, girl, which means that there's enough CTV to go around and around and around and around. You cannot be stingy with the cootie cat. Oh, with no further ado, let's go ahead and push the hell on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Some of the crew members were asking, what's the name of that song? That is Gucci Mane featuring Meg Thee Stallion and Big Booty, okay? You see how you guys are thumbing up the video, and this live chat is growing, okay? It's going to continue to grow as you guys thumbs up the video. So please do not forget to thumbs up the video. Let me speak to some of the Conscious crew members in the house. Okay, what's going on, my beautiful Ray? What's going on, the Zip Tip? Hey, no power in the universe. What's going on, Earth Goddess Forever? Hey, oh, nasty piece of Lisa. What's going on, D Diva? What's going on, Sativia? What's going on, Bettina? Hey, Kai. What's going on, Rosa? What's going on, Jordana and the Missus? What's going on, Kimberly? What's going on, St. Mark Keith? What's going on, Anna? Grand Rising, Miss Carr. Grand Rising, Larkin. Hey, Universal. What's going on, Rosa? Hey, Lynn, 69. What's going on, JR? Hey, Evan Sugar, baby. Hey, Tanika. What's going on, Tory Lanez? Tory's little man weave, my God, today. What's going on, Miss Dimples? Hey, Larisha Marsh. Hey, what's going on, Cherish? Hey, Planet Free Spirit. Hey, Caitlin. What's going on, Kiwana? What's going on? Hey, Ro. Hey, Boo. What's going on, Ashley? What's going on, Silent Sister? Hey, Latin Rose. What's going on, Sharon? Hey, Tomoko. What's going on, Sabby? Hey, Rugby. What's going on, Neek Will? Hey, Yellow Boy Smooth. Yellow Boy Smooth. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Yellow Boy? What's going on, BD? HU. Hey, Renee. What's going on, TST? Hey, Boo. What's going on, Sharon? Hey, Lynn. Hey, Kalanda. Hey, Cosmic Carbon to the Sun Goddess. Hey, Sonia. What's going on, D Gray Main? Hey, what's going on, Larissa? Hey, Ashley. Hey, Dorothy. What's going on, you guys? Okay, so if you guys are in the building, it's 180 of you in the building. Please thumbs up the video. So I am tired, like tired. I'm kind of getting in the mood. I got quite a bit of content to do. This kind of was improv content, but we're going to be coming back, and I will be loud live and in color for the next 2 live streams right after this. We're going to be getting into some Storm and Rose, some neighborhood talk, some Natasha, Simona, honey. Then I have a panel where my nigga Red Clark is going to be joining me with a few of the other fellas, honey. Okay. Baby, the men's want to get into some things, honey. The men's want to get into a conversation around emotional intelligence as it relates to Black men, a lack of emotional intelligence as it relates to Black women when it comes to Black men. And some of the guys even want to entertain how they believe, okay, that homophobia actually comes from the female community, and they're just borrowing it. So they're blaming homophobia even on y'all girls. So, girl, I will let Black men sound off, honey. I will be letting up a few of the ladies as well to obviously contend with some of these talking points, child. But it's going to be a very interesting dialogue, honey. I'm not even sure I'm going to host this conversation, okay? I think I'm going to allow Red Clark or Yellow Pill to co-host the show, child, and let them guide this thing out. So I'm just going to be an observer, girl, okay? This is straight folk business, child. I ain't got nothing to do with this, okay? So we got quite a bit to get into, so make sure that you guys have your notification bell set to all. I have not created a watch page for the next 2 live streams, but as soon as this live wrap, I will be setting up the watch pages, and you guys can go ahead and set your reminders, okay? Now, we are here to get into some things, girl. Tory Lanez has decided that he can no longer walk around the federal penitentiary of California without his wig, girl. So his lawyers are doing everything under the goddamn sun, honey, to bring him home to his toupee child. Okay? So get into this courtesy of the Shade Room, honey. How doing? Because we're working, girl. We're working, honey. Oh, also shout out to the Street Committee, girl, for getting me access to R. Kelly's transcripts from his New York trial, girl. I gotta check my spam folder more often because there'd be a lot of mail in there, and I had no idea that people had been reaching out to me. People had been sending me stuff through spam, so I'm gonna have to remind myself to definitely check my spam folder. So shout out to the street committee girl for street committing. Okay, so this is courtesy of the Shade Room, child, and it reads, oops, looks like Tory Lanez has a new attorney. According to reports, Suge Knight's former attorney, David Keener, is now representing Tory. The news comes weeks before Tory's sentencing, okay? Which you guys know, I think Tory will be sentenced on the 23rd, okay? And here it is, the slideshow, girl, okay? Now, this is Megan Kenneth, okay? Who's pulling up some of the proceedings right from the county website, okay? And she says on Twitter regarding Tory Lanez's Tuesday court date, okay, which he has a court date also for the 10th, okay? That's what she's speaking of. Yes, there is a date listed on the jail roster. It's not on Judge Hereford's calendar, and he's got a bunch of other stuff at the time. Attorney David Keener confirmed to me last week he's now representing Tory. Keener is a longtime criminal defense attorney whose clients include former Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight. Anyone with actual experience in criminal law will tell you he's joining the case a bit late. Before trial would have been better, okay? Penal Code 132 regards false evidence and witness tampering, okay? 132 is also Judge Hereford's court department number at LA Superior Court, actively hides court documents from the public, so it's really impossible to find out what exactly is going on based on the court record. Some clues about what's going on: prosecutors tried to add a bribery count to Tory's charges during trial, which we'll get into, okay? Which the judge rejected. Any post-conviction motion for David Keener regarding false evidence or witness testimony is very unlikely to come this quick. To be clear, we really have no idea what this is, and there is no way any serious post-conviction motion would be filed and heard this quick. Tory was convicted on December 23rd, and there was a huge holiday break. There is no way there's been a serious motion fully briefed, according to Megan Kenneth, okay? So even though there is this January 10th court date, you guys, we have no idea. Hey, Goddess Don Speaks, hey, boo. We have no idea, okay, exactly what's going on. According to the experts, there's just no fucking way that this can be a fully debriefed court date regarding a post-conviction motion. Now, some of you may be asking, what the hell is a damn post-conviction motion, okay? And once again, I want you guys to thumb up the video, okay? The post-conviction motion is one of the post-conviction reliefs available, okay, to a person who has been convicted of a crime in state court. In Alabama, the motion is also called a Rule 32 motion. It can apply where a defendant has exhausted the standard appeal process of the law or where the defendant wants to challenge their conviction in a trial. The petition is usually filed at the trial court and heard by the judge who presided over the trial or did the sentencing in plea cases. A post-conviction motion gives the trial court an avenue to remedy a conviction if it is unjust. It helps to address unfair or wrongful convictions and prevents a situation where innocent or unfairly convicted people end up in prison. Summarily, the post-conviction motion operates to void a conviction. Where successful, there are two reliefs obtainable. One, a voidable conviction is voided, where, for instance, the court lacked jurisdiction to even try the offense or to convict the defendant. A Rule 32 carefully exploited will win freedom. Two, a conviction obtained in violation of due process is set aside and the defendant is given a new trial. Wow. Okay. So Tory is going for his motherfucking freedom. Okay, or he's going for a new trial, which was already heavily speculated, of course, even when the trial was happening. And of course, after the verdict was given and Tory and his bald spot were thrown headfirst into the paddy wagon, okay, his attorneys were already saying that they were going to entertain appeals, etc. So that is what is happening almost as immediately as Tory Lanez balding. Okay, to seek out a post-conviction motion, the defendant must ordinarily show that there was some vitiating factor that renders the conviction voidable. This may include proof of any one of the following: that due to the provisions of the U.S. Constitution or the relevant state, there should be a new trial, new sentencing proceeding, or a new relief. The constitutional claims raised should be supported with specific facts. That the court, 2, did not have the jurisdiction to try the case or punish the defendant. 3, there are material facts which have been discovered and which would operate to vacate the sentence. This may be the case where the new facts were unknown to the defendant or their attorney during sentencing or at the time of filing post-trial motions. In any case, it should be clear that even through the exercise of reasonable diligence, the facts would not have been discoverable at those periods. In addition, the facts must not be mere addition to other known facts. Lastly, it must be shown that had the facts been known during trial or sentencing, there would have been a different outcome. 4, the sentence imposed exceeds the minimum authorized by law or is otherwise not authorized by law. 5, the petitioners being held in custody after their sentence has expired. 6, the defendant did not exercise their right of appeal within the time allowed by law, and failure did not arise out of fault. Okay, now that is just a little bit about what a post-conviction motion is. Okay, now there was also something stated here as well, okay, by Megan Cunneth on Twitter, who said that Penal Code 132 regards false evidence and witness tampering, okay? 132 is also Judge Hereford's court department number, okay? So that would be in regards to the prosecution attempting to charge Mr. Lanez with two charges, one for bribery and another for another thing, but the judge threw it out, okay? But get into Rolling Stone, okay? Bid to hit Tory Lanez with witness tampering charges denied by judge. Judge said prosecutors waited too long to file charges against Lanez for alleged attempted $1 million bribe to Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey Harris, okay? Prosecutors attempted to add 2 new witness tampering charges to Tory Lanez's felony assault trial on Monday, but was shut down by the judge, who said they waited too long. Los Angeles Deputy District Attorney Kathy Ta entered her motion for the new charges on Monday, citing California Penal Code 136.1, which makes it a crime to attempt to dissuade a witness. Quote, it's based on testimony by both the victim and Ms. Kelsey Harris about statements the defendant made in the car offering them $1 million to stay quiet about the shooting that wounded Megan in both feet on July 12th of 2020, Todd told the courts. Judge David Hereford responded by asking why prosecutors waited so long, considering Megan made the underlying allegation early in the case. Todd said she wasn't sure how Harris was going to testify, but given that she did appear to corroborate Megan's claim during her turn on the witness stand, they decided to file over the alleged $1 million bribe. Lanez's defense attorney, George, objected Monday, saying prosecutors had known since September what Harris' testimony likely would be, and the court agreed. Hereford said that the late addition placed the defense in a difficult position in terms of planning and response time. Quote, I think it's unfair at this juncture, so I would deny that motion, the judge said. Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson and is a citizen of Canada, pleaded not guilty to 3 felony charges in the high-profile case, including assault with a firearm, causing great bodily injury, concealing a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and the recently added count of discharging a firearm with gross negligence. If convicted as charged, the Alone at Prom rapper faces 22 years and 8 months in prison and subsequent deportation. Earlier on Monday, prosecutors were unable to locate an important witness and asked the court for an extra day to present their case or permission to reopen their presentation at the defense rest. While the witness was not named, a source told Rolling Stone that prosecutors were referring to Megan's former bodyguard, Justin Edison. Over the weekend, Megan's lawyer, Alex Sparrow, said Edison went missing ahead of his expected testimony in the case. Quote, he was set to testify. He's somebody who's always plunged in on the grid, responsible, and he's set to testify in a violent crimes case. He goes missing, Sparrow said. In his opening statement last week, Deputy District Attorney Alexander Bott told jurors that Edison would take the stand and stated he visited Lanez's house a day after the shooting and heard the rapper confess to being the triggerman. Quote, as the court can see, there has been significant due diligence with respect to this witness, Howe argued on Monday, asking for more time. Judge Hereford signaled he would allow prosecutors to refrain from resting their case as they search for their witness. Quote, all right, let's see how far we can get, he said. Prosecutors then recalled 2 prior witnesses before handing the reins to Peterson's defense. LAPD officer Sandra Cabral returned to the stand first to introduce police body cam footage showing the police stop after the shooting. Jurors saw video of Harris being handcuffed, crying and asking Megan, you okay? As Megan limped away to an ambulance, also in handcuffs. Cabral said she didn't see Tory Lanez's demeanor as he was handcuffed and stood with his head down facing a wall. On cross-examination, defense lawyer George asked if Cabral recalled hearing Lanez also expressed concern for Megan, saying, Mego, you're gonna be okay. You okay? Prosecutors objected to the question and the judge agreed it was improper, so the officer didn't answer. Prosecutors then recalled a DA investigator to ask about the so-called diss track targeting Megan that Harris released in November 2020 titled Bustin' Back. They highlighted the lyrics, you know it wasn't me, and all you had to do was clear your best friend name, apparently to further combat the defense theory that Harris could have been the shooter. George later called Megan's former stylist, Eric Coberson, to the stand to testify about the party he attended at Kylie Jenner's house with Megan, Harris, and Peterson ahead of the shooting. Coberson, known professionally as E.J. King, corroborated Harris's prior testimony that Megan and Harris left Jenner's house alone in a Cadillac Escalade with Peterson's driver before they allegedly returned to retrieve Peterson a short time later. When she testified last week, Megan said she didn't leave the party until she was able to convince Peterson to join her. The stylist also said he never heard Megan or Harris claim Tory carried a gun and that he did not see a firearm at any point of the night of the alleged shooting. Okay, all right. So, you got all of that, Gworllll, okay? So all of this was denied, rejected, refuted, Gworllll, okay, by Judge Hereford, Gworllll, okay? Now, you guys may be asking, who in the hell is David Keener, okay? Well, after you get finished done here, you can put you on over to DJ Vlad and look at the video Morris Claret, death row lawyer David Keener, did my NFL contract, I Felt Like a Gangster Part 7, where you see the attorney here, okay? Getting into some things, but to get into a bit of a deeper dive, okay, let's talk about who Mr. Keener is. David Keener is being recognized by Continental Who's Who as an expert attorney in the field of law in recognition of his devotion and sterling service as an attorney at Keener Law Firm. Okay? Mr. Keener represents high-profile clients. He serves as an executive and head counsel at Death Row Records, an American record label established in 1991. He has represented rappers Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, and Tupac Shakur. At one point, he was handling 6 pending cases for the label, including a bodyguard's homicide charge that additionally incriminated Snoop Dogg, one of the group's most famous stars. On account of Mr. Keener's diligence and dedication, Snoop Dogg and his bodyguard were acquitted. One of Mr. Keener's many career highlights was in May of 1990 when he served as a defense counsel in the first federal drug kingpin case. It is known as one of the most significant drug prosecutions of its time. The case involved an international drug ring that connected street gangs in Los Angeles to drug lords in Colombia. Other accomplishments include the acquittal of two Hells Angels bikers who were charged with attempted murder for a 2006 gunfight that resulted in injuries to several members of rival outlaw motorcycle club. In 2017, he played himself in the documentary Who Killed Tupac as well. In preparation for his career, Mr. Keener attended one of the top 20th best law schools in the U.S., earning a Juris Doctorate from the University of Southern California Code School of Law. A frontrunner in his field, he maintains affiliations with the California Bar of Association. In other words, he's a bad motherfucker, okay? He done got niggas off on gunfights, and he done got Snoop Dogg and a bodyguard off of homicide charges, girl. And he's went to one of the best law schools in the fucking country. So Tory Lanez is playing no games, girl. Okay? He's trying to get the fuck up out of the goddamn sunken place. Okay? So, as stated by Miss Megan Cunneth, okay, there is a date on January the 10th, okay? But, you know, she doesn't believe that any post-conviction motion from David Keener regarding false evidence or witness testimony is unlikely to come this quick, okay? And once again, she states, to be clear, we really have no idea what this is, and there is no way any serious post-conviction motion would be filed and heard this quick. Tory was convicted on the 23rd of December, and there was a huge holiday break, and there is no goddamn way there's been a serious motion fully briefed, okay? She says, yes, there is a date listed on the jail roster. It is not on Judge Hereford's calendar, okay? And he's got a bunch of other stuff at the time. Attorney David Keener confirmed to me last week that he's now representing Tory, okay? So that's that, girl. So we'll be keeping our eye out on that January 10th situation. But certainly, of course, Tory Lanez is going to fight for whatever he can, whether that's total freedom, whether that's reduced charges, okay? There is a RM attached to his court case, which does mean reduced sentencing, okay? So that means that his current felony charges are eligible for misdemeanors, okay? They are eligible to be reduced to misdemeanors, okay? And that will help him profoundly, okay? Now, according to meodd.com, Megan Thee Stallion fans want Kelsey Harris prosecuted for perjury after Tory Lanez verdict, okay? Tory Lanez has been found guilty in connection to the July 2020 incident in which Megan Thee Stallion was shot. He has been convicted of felony negligence, discharge of a firearm, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm by the Los Angeles jury, and is facing more than 20 years in prison. While Megan's fans were enjoying this verdict, they also demanded action against her ex-best friend, Kelsey Nicole Harris. Tory Lanez's attorney, Sean Hawley, had previously alleged that it was a 27-year-old Kelsey Harris who who shot Grammy-winning artist Megan. However, when the moment of truth came, Kelsey remained silent. She was granted immunity by the prosecution. However, when she took the stand, she refused to answer any questions about Tory's involvement in the shooting. Kelsey invoked her Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination when asked if Tory threatened to kill her. In the continuance twist, she also denied seeing Tory shoot Megan. It has been previously reported that both Tory and Kelsey tested positive for gunshot residue. Now, Megan's fans are demanding her ex-best friend to be prosecuted for perjury after the Tory Lanez verdict, baby. Okay, so just like Tory Lanez, Sunken Place fans are not letting up, girl, and they out here getting 50,000 people to sign a goddamn petition to free this damn man. The Stallionettes, girl, are not lifting either, bitch. Okay, a guilty verdict and throwing Tory Lanez and his goddamn hairline into prison is not enough, bitch. They want Kelsey Nicole Harris and all her ball spots to also enter the penitentiary chat. Okay, what you guys thinking? I'm gonna drop the link and let you guys come up here real quick, girl. This is not gonna be a long one because I got other shit to do today, honey. Okay. But I will drop the link and let you guys sign off. What do you guys think about Tory's post-conviction motion? And what do you guys think about Kelsey's perjury charge? Okay. Hold on. Hit the link and pop off. Okay. I just dropped the link for y'all if anybody want to come up. If we don't get nobody hitting the link in about 60 seconds, I'm going to wrap the whole show up. Make sure that you guys thumbs up. And if you're new here, definitely subscribe. But once again, honey, Tory Lanez has fired some of his old legal representation and hired David Kaner, who previously represented Snoop Dogg, Tupac Shakur, and Suge Knight. Okay, he's a bad mama goddamn jammer. And Tory is supposed to be sentenced on the 23rd of this month, but there is a court date set for the 10th that nobody really knows anything about, girl. Ladybug said, I'm sick of this trio, to be honest. Ashley says, someone threw glass at Kelsey when she left the courthouse. That's what it sounded like. And that man was harassing Meg outside the courthouse, also harassed Kelsey. Yes, now I did hear the harassment. I did hear that simp say to Meg, why you lied on that Meg? Why you lied on that man, Meg? And then I heard that same incel say to Kelsey, why you shot Meg? But wow, I did not hear the glass. That is absolutely nuts, honey. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Child, Kelsey out here charging people $19.99 to subscribe to her IG. It's not giving 20. Oh my God. Today, Spiritual Life Coach says, this is exactly why Kelsey should have spoke up and stuck to her 80-minute confession. If that is indeed the truth, I think it is. And she should not have taken the bribe. Completely and utterly agree. Someone needs to tell Tory Lanez the fight is over. He is now in-house. Period. Sean Holly is considered a big-time lawyer. Yes, she is. Let me roll up and read some of these comments. Honey, he definitely requires a long money on retainer. He took like he belongs in a TP movie. Let me see here. Hey, Miss Holly. Hey, boo. I know it's more than it's going to come out. That's why his main supporter been all over Station Head and IG Live so much. I didn't have the energy to listen to Mammy Radio's foolishness. I mean, I always knew after the trial, it wasn't the end, that the cup would fill up over. Yes, yes, yes. The illiterate Mammies and Dusty's about to twist us and fight for their king. Of course they are, girl. The number 3 is an interesting number. Oh, yes, it is. Only reason to try for charges is if DA believes they have the proof, Kelsey receiving immunity and being forced to answer the questions about it rather than being allowed to plead the fifth. Says that's why. Free Tory, they all lied. Someone says, ML Michael says, interesting. The state offered to reduce his charges before the trial. If he pleaded guilty to the 2 gun charges, he would have only gotten 3 years in jail. He chose to take his chances in court. And my God, today, that did not age well at all. This is what I was talking about when this proves DA believes that they can prove the Kelsey bribe accusations and immunity. Fingers crossed, Goddess will be there. Not necessarily. We really just do not know yet. Hopefully someone reliable will be in our courtroom. Oh, you know they will, baby. We got people with good master degrees in no theology, honey. Okay, who all up and Miss Lane's business, girl. So you know we're going to get to 411. Also, 132 is the judge's courtroom number. It could just be that. Absolutely. Megan Cunniff added this to her tweet thread. Yes, it could be just the judge's chambers number. Okay. TV Tory Lanez sentencing date January 27th. Okay, yeah, not the 23rd, but the 27th. Okay, so many goddamn dates, shy. So many folk got cases, girl. Every time I heard Suge Knight, I always thought of The Color Purple. I know it's Suge Avery, but never heard Suge other than that in the movie. And years later, didn't remember the right last name. CTV, can you look into Akari Kemp's case? It's full of twists and turns. She's a black 20-year-old who was the only one out of 3 to lose her life in a single car crash. Oh my God. Girl, I'll look into it, child. I'm very careful when it comes to reporting on a bunch of this type of stuff because it's just a lot going on. And I don't like to pile myself up with a bunch of unsolved shit because I'm still not satisfied with Offset situation. And we still have gotten no fucking justice on Shanquilla Robinson situation. And now you got Tory No Ball Spots Lanez fighting his goddamn way out of prison, girl. It's just too much. Too much. But yes, I will look into it, Dreaming Edmund. Someone needs to tell Leprechaun Lanez hang it up, flat screen, period. Tory knew he was guilty and should have taken it seriously in the first place. Also, he should have taken the plea or negotiated on the plea. Absolutely. Okay. So we ain't got nobody coming up. I'm gonna move it along. Go get my shit together. I mean, take off. I told y'all, I be calling this man. What I call him? Take off. Did I say take off? I'm always calling Offset take off. I'm saying Offset is not supposed to be nobody's fucking name. Like that name does not stick. Offset. It don't matter how many times I say his name. My brain control alts and deletes that shit. He'll be Quavo before he's Offset. Hold on, is it Offset? Hold on, what's his name? Take off. See, big see. Take off does not stick. I told you. That's living proof, girl. My brain is not putting up with it, girl. My brain said no. It's a no for my brain, girl. Okay, so he just gonna have to be take off, girl. Okay. Maybe my brain pinned it on take off, girl, because he done been in enough shit, bitch. Okay. This might as well be his damn situation too, girl. Okay. My brain is hell no. My brain can't do it, girl. She be trying, but she just can't do it. They will go after Kelsey, prosecute if the verdict is overturned for a new trial on the 10th. You know, I wouldn't even be mad at that. The way she pussy popped, girl, she almost threw this whole goddamn case, girl. Almost threw the whole entire goddamn thing, honey. There should definitely be some type of a whooping, honey. Okay? Now, whether she deserves to be locked up or not, you know, she was a victim in this thing too. And, you know, but maybe a little nasty piece of probation, girl, okay? Maybe they can, like, force her to wear her ball spot out for, like, you know, 9 months or something, you know, something embarrassing, you know. But, you know, she should go to jail. No, I don't think she should go to jail, okay? But a little restitution, honey, okay? A little community service never hurt nobody, girl, okay? They probably offered Tory to plead before they had a cooperating victim. Yeah, she has a daughter, honey. She's a mother. Yes, God. She has a mother, girl. Hold on. 9 months to let her give birth to edges. You know what, Teresa? I'm done. Okay, you guys, I'm getting up out of here. Please thumbs up the video if you're new here. Definitely subscribe. I love you all. I will see you guys around the 6-ish mark to get into some Storm neighborhood talk and some Natasha Simona. And then after that, girl, we are going to get some of the men's up here, girl, because they want to pop their shit, child. And I will be letting you all, of course, join them in that discussion at some point. I'm going to go ahead and set up the watch pages. Make sure that you share. Tell a friend, 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 tell a friend of a friend. Okay, that we is working over here. Okay. Shout out to the 40.1, which is about to be 40.2. I love you all, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.